You are doing the Lord's work, but it's a thin line you can cross and mess it up for yourself too. And we finna show you that right here. Because Satan will get you and you never see him coming, man. Go ahead.
Numbers 20:7. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Take the rod and gather thou the assembly together, thou and Aaron thy brother, and speak ye unto the rest, and speak ye unto the rock before the eyes. It should give forth its water. It should bring forth to them water out of the rock. So thou shalt give the congregation and their beasts drink. And Moses took the rod from the Lord as he commanded him. And Moses and Aaron together gathered the congregation together before the rock and said unto them, Hear now, ye rebels, must we fetch you water out of this rock? And Moses lifted up the hand, and with the rod he smote the rock twice, and water came abundantly.
But the Most High just told him to do what? Go back up to it, man. See, when the Most High gives you instructions, he means exactly what he says. The Most High don't waste his words like we do. You know, we'll say a whole paragraph and only two things were even significant in that whole paragraph we just spoke. The Most High ain't like that. He's not like that at all. That's why he said, let thy words be few. And he got 80 books. So everything that he's saying, this is few.
It's concentrated.
Right. Yeah, like it's a stick of, it's greater than a nuclear bomb, man. It's concentrated power, man. For lack of a better analogy. Go ahead.
So this is Numbers 20:8. Take the rod and gather the assembly together, thou and Aaron thy brother, and speak ye unto the rock before their eyes.
And do what to the rock?
And speak ye unto the rock.
Now let's go back and see what he did.
Moses lifted up his hand, and with the rod, he smote the rock twice.
Why did he do that though? Why did he do it? Because he was angry, man. He was upset because he saw the children of Israel going off, rebelling, doing things that they knew they shouldn't have been doing things contrary to the statutes, commandments, and laws. So he let out of his frustration, he still did what he was supposed to do, but he didn't follow the instructions carefully. So instead of speaking to the rock, he hit the rock. So instead of rebuking your brother, you curse your brother. And you might end up like Moses, man. Because Moses, I don't know if you haven't heard, but Moses didn't make it into the kingdom, man. I don't know if you heard that, man. And here's a kicker. Let me find the scripture right quick. Keep going.
This is verse 11. And Moses lifted up his hand, and with the rod he smote the rock twice, and water came out abundantly, and the congregation drank, and their beasts also. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, because ye believe me not, to sanctify me in thy eyes.
Oh, you are an unbeliever. You are worse than an infidel. You are an atheist now. Read that again, man. He didn't say because you didn't follow my instruction. He said because, man, that was deep, man. Hey, that was so deep, it troubled my soul, man. Go ahead, man. Because I know I once was in this category and I fell short, man. Pray that the Most High have mercy on me, but if he won't, then let it be his will, because I ain't no greater than Moses, man. Moses was definitely greater than me. And if he messed up and got cut, the Most High cut him short of going to the kingdom, who am I, man? Go ahead.
And the Lord spake unto Moses.
But I was following men, man, instead of following the Lord. Go ahead, man.
And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, because ye believe me not.
Because they believe not, man. It's like you don't even believe in the Lord no more when you don't follow his instruction. In the book of Samuel, didn't it say it is better to obey than to give sacrifice? The Lord don't care about your tithe, man. He wants you to obey him. Read, brother.
to sanctify me in the eyes of the children of Israel. Therefore, you should not bring this congregation to the land which I have given them.
Joshua's going to bring them now. And what is Joshua's name in the Hebrew?
Yahushua.
Yahushua, man. And we see a lot of men out here doing the same thing Moses did. So who's going to bring us to the kingdom? Yahushua.
He was stressing it. When you read the Yahushua words, man, he was stressing it. He was stressing it.
All right, give me Numbers 12:3 right quick. Just to show you what kind, how the Most High looked at Moses.
12:3.
You can start at well, just get verse 3. That's really the point.
Numbers chapter 12, verse 3. Now, the man Moses was very meek.
Man, Moses was what?
Very meek.
He was very meek. He was very humble. He was very lowly. He put not forth his own way, but he put forth the Most High's way. He was raised up in Egypt, in all the ways of Egypt, so it wasn't like Moses didn't know how to be wicked. He knew how to be wicked. He was raised to be Egyptian. We were raised to be Americans here in America. That's all we know is America. America teaches you to hate one another, to be at odds with one another. Your brother is your enemy, not your brother. Moses learned the same way of life. But when he became 40 years old, he wanted to learn his people and go visit his people. Go ahead.
Above all men which were upon the face of the earth.
Above who?
All men. Above all the men.
And the Most High did what to him? He said, you ain't taking the children of Israel into the land. You're not. Because you didn't believe. You didn't believe, Moses.
I got one.
And guess who else didn't go? Aaron didn't go either. Got something else?
This is Romans 3:3.
Or what is something out there?
But what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect?
God forbid.
Yeah, right. Verse 4, God forbid, yea, let God be true, but every man a liar. For it is written that thou may be justified in thy sayings and might overcome when thou art judged.
Right. You on the Proverbs? Come on. Give me Jeremiah 5:20.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20. Wisdom cries without. She heard her voice in the streets.
Right, wisdom cried without. The Most High, he told Elijah, I got 5,000 men that have not bowed their knee to Baal. They don't, the Most High has men reserved that ain't bowing down to a false god, a false idol. Something that was put up before you and said, worship this or worship me. The Most High got his men out here that ain't going for that. They ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe, man. Go ahead.
She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the opening of the gates, in the city, she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity?
How long, man? How long will y'all love and continue doing what y'all doing? Because the day of the Lord is at hand. Russia is not stopping. World War III is at hand.
That's right.
America's downfall is at hand.
That's right.
This place is going to be nuked. There won't even be a green tree left here.
Right.
Man, y'all, so what are y'all? Y'all just like, I'm going to party till the missiles drop? Or do you think you should change your life and watch how you treat people? But if you don't believe, then you're going to continue to do the things that you do. You're going to continue to hit the rock instead of speak to the rock. But you know what they're saying? Lord, I still gave him water. Why you mad at me? And what are we doing? We're giving the children of Israel water, spiritual water. And he told us to speak to them, not to hit them. they are the rocks now. And
Make their head hard as flint. Yeah.
they are the rocks, man. And instead of speaking the word to them, we hitting them with the word. Look at you a whore. Look at you a nigga, a drug dealer nigga. No, just say stop doing it, man. If you're doing this, stop, or you gonna die. And you wonder why you getting into fights. If somebody don't want to hear it, tell them have a nice day. Somebody gonna get mad because you told them have a nice day? Well, let them get mad. Go ahead.
Proverbs 23. It is an honor for a man to cease from strife, but every fool will be meddling.
Read that again.
Proverbs 20:3. It is an honor for a man to cease from strife, but every fool will be meddling.
It is an honor. It is a great thing to cease from strife. You can't stop the strife that the Most High. Give me Isaiah 13.
Meddling in all kind of junk, man.
He ain't gonna stop, man. A fool ain't gonna stop because why? He think he's right in his own ways, his own thoughts. Especially when you got other people around you confirming you. It's almost like when you go to the circus and you got the clown come out and he's acting the fool, he's tripping over himself, you know, and the people are laughing, they're encouraging him to continue to be a bumbling fool. You go to the rodeo, they got the rodeo clowns come out there and put on the act in the show, and he's got people encouraging him in his behavior. Well, likewise in the scriptures, we have men that are, instead of speaking to the rocks, they're hitting the rocks. And they have men that are encouraging them in their behavior.
Proverbs chapter 20:17. Bread of deceit is sweet to a man, but afterwards his mouth shall be filled with gravel.
Wow.
And the rocks, man, gravel. Beating the hell out of people, man, by lying, man. You know, just like your brother saying. Your mouth just gonna be a bunch of rocks, man. Just ain't that. Just either beating brothers down with the word, man, just lying and just saying all kinds of foolishness, man. I'll bring it out again. Bread of deceit is sweet to a man.
Bread of what?
Bread of deceit
Lies.
is sweet to a man.
False way. Who gives a false way and lies? A false brother, a false prophet. Somebody that don't mean you no good. Why would somebody mean you good lie to you? Unless, you know how to say your woman come in front of you and say, does this dress make me look fat? No, baby. Now I'm gonna tell her, yeah, dude, you need to lose some weight.
But afterwards his mouth shall be filled with gravel.
Right. Meaning his mouth is gonna be stopped. Ain't that a scripture that says their mouths must be stopped? That's what you can't talk with a mouth full of gravel, man. So if you're not teaching the right way, then what are you teaching? You're teaching your own way. You're not teaching the words of the Lord. You're not teaching the Bible. You're teaching religion.
You know water coming out of your mouth.
And just because you ain't saying praise Caesar Borgia and Jesus wept and Jesus loved everybody, you can be teaching Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai and still be lying. That's that Jeremiah 5:26. Somebody want to get it right quick.
So, like Yahweh Shai said, you speak my words. If any man believe in me as the scriptures have said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water, not gravel.
Right.
Jeremiah 5:26. For among my people are found wicked men.
For among my people are found wicked men. What do?
They lay wait.
They looking, they scoping, waiting for somebody that they can attack. With what though? Not a blunt instrument, but a spiritual instrument. They're mishandling the words of the Most High, man. Some are using it for gain. Some are using it. I really hate to say this. Some know that they're mishandling it, and they're trying to derail brothers off their path, man. Go ahead. They're purposely trying to get you to fall short. They're purposely wishing that you die. They're not wishing the best for you. They're wishing the worst for you. When they see you going off, they say good for that nigga. Let him go off. Let him die. They don't